That tired and guilty feeling you get after you finish on yourself is your mind's way of telling you that you are a loser and that something needs to change. You need to question everything the so-called experts tell you and use your rational mind to figure out what is right. The sad truth is that 99% of men open their phones or laptops to beat their meat when they are bored. Some men even do it multiple times in a single day. The reason for this is that men always have a strong sexual urge to reproduce. The modern world has made it incredibly easy for you to access this type of content for sexual stimulation. Think about it this way. You never feel motivated or have the energy to do anything after you ejaculate. You will feel sleepy and weakened and often ashamed. You must learn how to master sexual discipline. This force of sexual energy is so powerful that it will give you confidence and the ability to be much more productive when you choose not to release this powerful life force. You have a certain type of glow that women can sense when you retain it. They are biologically attracted to it and have no choice but to respect it. Men on semen retention have a different look in their eyes than men who beat their meat all day. Listen, if you are someone who constantly challenges yourself by retaining semen and putting yourself through hard challenges, your body will adapt and you will become stronger. If you overindulge in bad habits and don't challenge yourself, your body will become weak. You should aim to become a strong warrior with principles and not be easily manipulated into believing degeneracy. You must destroy the lizard in your brain telling you to beat your meat. Everything in the modern world is designed to dampen your life force. You will feel proud of yourself for not doing something that makes you weak. Stop trying to come up with excuses as to why you should play with yourself. Here are the powerful benefits you will receive when you stop beating your meat. Your confidence will skyrocket and you will be filled with energy, motivation, creativity, and passion. All of these factors should come to you naturally, but you have been dumbed down to the point where you are even afraid to talk to a girl. Can you remember when you were a child and you weren't embarrassed about anything and had the energy to do anything? This is because back in the day, we didn't have the ability to access social media, and kids back then didn't even have a cell phone. Now, kids are just glued to their cell phones and iPads, watching a bunch of garbage. Social media in its entirety and the easy access to porn have damaged your brain and dopamine receptors. When you stop watching porn for a long period, you will quickly realize how it affects your social life. You actually get the courage to talk to girls and not be afraid to have a normal conversation. Your brain starts to rewire and your dopamine sensitivity will return to normal, enhancing your focus and clarity. Being on NoFap makes you mentally sharper because masturbation keeps you on a mental roller coaster. Instant pleasure and the idea of wanting to feel good for a few seconds make your dopamine levels shoot up and then crash down shortly after, making you feel tired and unmotivated. The messed up part about all of this is that masturbation, unlike taking drugs, is a socially accepted idea because many people believe it is normal. One of the most ridiculous and hilarious claims I've heard as to why you should beat your meat is that it prevents prostate cancer. I will just leave it at that and not delve into the stupidity of this statement. In reality, when post-nut clarity hits, you simply snap out of that animalistic, lustful mode. Beyond that, no extra clarity or focus is gained. To actually achieve high levels of focus and clarity, you shouldn't fap at all. The next time you feel the lustful state come up, beating your meat like a monkey is far from the best idea to deal with it. Start going out more and stop isolating yourself from others, because this is the moment when you start to feel like beating your meat. You will gain enhanced levels of clarity and focus. Most guys won't do this because that lustful state overpowers them and they are weak-minded. Reduced erectile dysfunction is another benefit. Many young men suffer from getting it up and get anxious when it's time for actual bedroom fun. Your brain is so fried that you can only get stimulated by watching other men have sex with attractive women. This is pathetic. You must rewire your brain to be stimulated by looking at an actual attractive girl that you can physically touch, and it starts with cutting off porn. To start having an actual burning desire to make love to a real woman, your seed is one of the most important things in your body. If you know how to use it, you can start an actual family with someone, leave behind a legacy, and continue your bloodline. But if you waste it on your bed sheets, you have failed as a man. The guys that cope and fap all day lack mindfulness. This whole process is about undoing and unbecoming, an attempt to get back to your original state. Through discipline, you will learn a lot about yourself. The disciplined man knows how to resist temptations and primal desires and can control his own mind. Only through discipline can you truly accomplish anything in life, because no matter how unmotivated you are, you know that you have a duty as a man. So make a promise to yourself to destroy the lizard in your brain that is telling you to beat your meat. Your future depends on you quitting this terrible habit.